Yeah, yeah, one more time around. Everything's slowing down, can't control it. Say that you're for me. Right now I need loyalty. It's hard for me to trust you. I've been here before this. I've been through the troubles. It's hard to let you in. I've been giving you the runaround. I double on the dosage. I don't need emotion. No. Right now we young and we dumb and we lit. Been thinking that before when we was kids. Yeah. I was caught up in the mess, yeah. And we live for the moment, respond to a calling. It's bigger than all of us, right to the wheels. Give anything to feel something there. High if I fall, no, did it going all in. At the time of my life, right for the lights through the fog, but we made it, yeah. I'll be good by the morning. I feel like I'm falling. It feel like I'm falling. It feel like I'm falling. It feel like I'm falling. Real eyes see real eyes, real shit, real life, real rare. I'm on edge, I make noise, they all is, no cap. All facts, eyes low, but I'm still woke. No patience, heart glacier. Ain't seen the young ghost, phone blare, overbearing. Shit a blessing that I overcherish. Cause these rap niggas eyes open glaring. Cause they overjealous, I'm so overzealous. Whiskey side with the rosemary. And used to want it, not a host there. And that was back before I could afford to care. Now we on course to take the tour to Paris. I blew up the bag, hit me as bad. The guy finna right till they chastise. They can fast die, telling mad lies. Going back, tell them get they act right. On my last flight, I poured a potion, I've been out of orbit. I've been moving slowly, got me going up, they got my head clouded. I'll be good by the morning. At the time of my life, right for the squad, no lights through the fog, but we made it, yeah. I'll be good by the morning. Feel like I'm falling. It feel like I'm falling. It feel like I'm falling. It feel like I'm falling. Feel like I'm falling. It feel like I'm falling. Wave, look, why you mad? Get to the bag. Niggas long face, tuck a case, get the cash. I've been living fast, still far from average. Real talk, all this shit is right outside what I imagine. Young, black and raspy, catch me with a labby. Young nigga make the slap that make her body do magic. Won't stop till my bank account magnets. Looking like I'm still running paper route backwards. Money bags, no advance, snap back like a rubber band. Pretty thing with a suntan, make it bounce back when she do the dance. Call my song, we supposed to pick. See your things through a different lens. Living fast, only one chance. Never pants, how we do the plans. Right? I practice what I preach. They like put her out my way, then get lost to see. Not sure what you wanted, but I'm what you need. I know my high just started, bet I hit a peak, yeah. Used to just wanna blend in. Big flex, how I do the syntax now that I got the attention. On the rig, you make it really hard, I just wanna be friends. Treat the night like a vignette for what's coming next, hard to see the end. Yeah, I tread water in the deep end. I'll die young and live plenty days on my defense. In real life, niggas pretend, let them sleep in. Reach a life feeling like I never ended repeat of the weekend. I can't believe it. Yeah, got it. Switch up how I breathe every time I see it. Yeah, knowing what you want, I know just what you need. Yeah, yeah. Here's the thing, I got you falling through for the weekend. Since I put it down, I need it. Bet I I make it hard, I wanna leave it. Ain't nobody realize it's been added something rigorous. I traded in the cars, it was lost for the dividends. I'm calm, but the temperament been strong when I pencil in. Phone steady jumping, screaming calls like I'm flipping bricks. Got everybody tapping it, but you been kept it solid. When you look me in the eyes, subtle tell I know you got it. When you do the sauce, make me want it a la carte. Got me looking at it like the bullseye of the target. Double tap it. Since day one, but I'm seasoned. Put the work in off season. Niggas talk like they ball hard, when all they really do is reach in. Limit time, hearing small talk. Speaking dreams to existence like a young king at the Lincoln. Big facts for the pretense. Link up, we can sync up. Been in the field off the long snap. Pack a big talk, let it sink in. To the whole squad, get a ring ting. Let the ops tell us thing then. Recent life feeling like I never ended repeat. I can't believe it. Yeah. Switch up how I breathe every time I see it. Yeah. Knowing what you want, I know just what you need. Yeah. Yeah. Here's the thing, I got you falling through for the weekend. Chance I put it down, how you need it. Bet I make it hard, I wanna leave it. Switch up how I breathe every time I see it. Yeah. Knowing what you want, I know just what you need. Yeah. Yeah. Here's the thing, I got you falling through for the weekend. Chance I put it down, how you need it. Bet I make it hard, I wanna leave it.
Baby, call me when you get up and get out and get off. And I hit you when I get down and get in and get on. Just call me when you get up and get out and get off. And I hit you when I get down and get in and get on. Just call me when you get up and get out and get off. And I hit you when I get down and get in and get on. Baby, you could just call me when you get up and get out and get off. And I hit you when I get down and get in and get on. Aye, look, pulling up in your driveway. Treat it like it's my drive-thru. Hit me up when you find time. Find a way to come find you. Come to find I can't live without you. Maybe could, but where the funny neck. She don't worry about where I'm going. She just know that I'm coming back. She throw it back like back to back. Flipping over like acrobat. Kicking game, that's hacky sack. We still kick it right after that. No shit catching my hands right. Picture at me, I reel it in. Playing all of my heartstrings. And I swore I wasn't gonna feel again. Just call me when you get up and get out and get off. And I hit you when I get down and get in and get on. Just call me when you get up and get out and get off. And I hit you when I get down and get in and get on. My shawty, my baby, my boo thing. Changing the color, my mood ring. Make you think about your old thing. When you done moved on to a new thing. We done broke up and got right back. Cause they don't really make them quite like that. She don't really make it too easy either. I hate to hate her, I need her. My favorite feature, my plus one. We roll a couple, then bust one. Call me up when your shift over. Meet you there and I lift over. R&B playlist singing to us. You ain't gotta cook, they'll bring it to us. Movie on, but we'll never watch it. Your neighbors hate it, they'll never stop it. Just call me when you get up and get out and get off. And I hit you when I get down and get in and get on. Just call me when you get up and get out and get off. And I hit you when I get down and get in and get on. Just call me when you get up and get out and get off. And I hit you when I get down and get in and get on. Baby, you could just call me when you get up and get out and get off. And I hit you when I get down and get in and get on.
What's up, y'all? It's the Hood Trucker Show, and I am the Hood Trucker. Let me know if it's an echo because I'm still trying some new stuff. Hopefully I got some color today. I changed up a few things. I still need to make some adjustments. Let me make a couple of adjustments here. It's not an exact, there you go. It's not an exact science, but we're working on it. So, let's see. They're letting the Russian compete after she tests positive for drugs. And the judge in the Kim Potter manslaughter case, the judge is over there explaining shit, like explaining why it was that she got the amount of time she got. Unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. Unbelievable. But let's go in and see who's in the chat. Paul Screws in the building. Miss Nobody in the building. Let's see who else. Naifa in the building. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Can you see what I said? It looks weird. Yeah. Excuse me. The internet's not the greatest here. But you know, listen, we gotta do what we gotta do. The chat is coming through. It might clean up and get a little better as we go. It's just what it is. It is what it is. I apologize, but you know, we're on the road. Sunday. Let's see. So I said no echo and you look fuzzy. Yeah, it's the internet. It's the internet. We got low speed internet over here. I'm in a kind of like in a country town in Southern California. See, I said no, okay. Yeah. We're gonna have to go. If y'all can hear me okay, who cares about the video? Y'all see what's important. Y'all see the Black Lives Matter thing. Now, I don't, as an organization, I don't necessarily agree with everything. As a concept, I absolutely agree with that. Because, as we'll see, if y'all haven't heard already, it kind of looks like we're heading back, you know, we're going backwards again. As it pertains to both the fact that the Russian girl is allowed to compete after testing positive of banned substances, yet Sha'Carri Richardson was unable to participate because she got banned or she got suspended for the Olympics. We're talking about the Olympics. A lot of people bash Sha'Carri, but I don't hear too many people talking about the Russian girl. Or agreeing or disagreeing. I don't hear a lot of people in disagreement, because that's in my opinion, that's bullshit. If you test positive, you test positive, and the rules should be applied evenly. Now, why it was that Sha'Carri got banned and the Russian girl was able to compete or was cleared to compete, I have no idea. But in the same token, as we're going to see, I have no idea why Kim Porter got the sentence that she got. And not only that, the judge did everything except run down and hug her, like the judge did in the case where the young man was killed by the white lady police in his own house. She got 10 years and a hug. The judge came off the bench and hugged her. Now, a jury convicted her of either second-degree murder or manslaughter, one of them. A jury convicted her. So whenever have you ever seen a judge run down and hug somebody who just been convicted of taking somebody's life? Whatever it is, manslaughter, murder, attempted murder, whatever. I've never seen that before, right? And something similar to this just happened with the let's see, what Knife say? So, well, you got to look at the political issues going on now. Absolutely. BB Cross in the building. Is that lady, dude? I don't think judges. I don't think state judges need to run. Well, matter of fact, I don't know. If that's the case, then we know why. That was a political move. Because in the Ken Porter thing, there's sentencing guidelines that she massively ignored. She got choked up. We're going to look at it. She got choked up in her explanation for why she gave so little time. So if y'all ain't seen it, we're going to check it out. If you haven't, I'm talking about. But I put these two stories together. One, because the Sha'Carri Richardson and the Russian girl, it's a few days old, but this Kim Porter stuff is brand new. And if you don't know who Kim Porter, she's the one that mistakenly shot the young man, in her words, mistakenly, even though a jury found her guilty, which I don't understand. Like the judge, like, and we'll talk about it afterward, because you got to hear what she had to say. Absolutely, judges are supposed to be unbiased, but more often than not, they are severely biased when it comes to police, when it comes to black people. Because there was another police that got sentenced to double what she got for killing a white girl. I don't know. Look, I don't know how that worked. I don't know how, because there's nothing you can do to the judge. Nothing you can do. You see, Amber Geiger was the other white cop who killed Boston Jean in his own apartment. Absolutely. And she got a hug. On top of 10 years and a hug. I still don't get how she did that. You've been on the force for 20-some years, and all of a sudden, you don't know which is a taser and which is a. Come on, man. That don't even sound right. But I heard a commentator on there talking about, that's a common thing, and it's like, I forgot the analogy you used, but it was something like, putting sugar in your coffee instead of cream or something to that effect. It was crazy, whatever he said. Geiger told police that after ending a nearly 14-hour work shift, she mistook her apartment for Jean's. You mean so after 14 hours of working, you don't recognize your own furniture? What? What's up with you, Paul? Welcome back. Appreciate you stopping by. Apologies for the fuzzy video. I'm looking at the monitor right now. It's fuzzy. I know. My apologies. But I can only work with what I got to work with, and this is what I got to work with. Let's see. Looks like the Karens are still winning. Absolutely. I mean, it's a shame, man. And what's crazy is they ain't got no shame whatsoever. They like, yes, we did that, and fuck you, because you can't do shit about it. It's crazy. She killed the young man I think it was 19 or 20, something like that. Because his sister said, I'm going to see 21 and he's not going to see it. So he had to be under 20. Into that young man's life on a mistake, supposedly. Yet the truck driver that mistakenly made some mistakes and killed some people, they gave him 100 years at first. No problem. That's crazy. Oh, laws protect Karens. Absolutely. 100%. 100%. But let's get out of this music. Yeah, that'd be a knock. That's a knocker right there. We're gonna get out of that. Okay, what are we gonna look at first? Let's look at the figure skater first thing first. I don't understand this one at all either. Like, how is it that you test positive? How is it you test positive for a banned substance? I mean, they banned him for a reason, I think. I could have swore they banned him for a reason. But, she tested positive for a banned substance and is still able to compete. That's why white women think they can talk crazy to black women. Double standards, 100%. But let's listen to the report here. I'm speechless today. Let's continue.
Scandal actually is continuing. Russia's teen skating star was permitted to take the ice, but there will be no medal ceremony until her investigation is wrapped up. Maggie Rulli joining us live from Beijing. I mean, already drama on the rink, within the arena, the Team USA. Maggie actually standing up and saying, we're out of here. What happened?
Yeah, Kira, this has been just a shocking night, and some breaking news just happening a few moments ago is that the ring ceremony, or the medal ceremony, is actually going on. I'm watching it sort of on a live feed here in the media center. This wasn't supposed to be happening. Everyone expected Valieva to make the top three. She has been a #1, a gold medal favorite. She was not the Valieva people know. She was not confident on the ice. She fell multiple times during her performance. She came in fourth. So all of this hype clearly getting to the young 15-year-old. She's not getting a medal tonight, and because of that, the ceremony is still going on. I'm watching them off the corner right now. All three, first, second, and third, have the dolls that are given out to the people that will eventually receive medals. This is not what anyone expected here, Kira. We've been talking so much. Clearly, though, at just 15 years old, the pressure and the stress getting to this young woman, she has been at the center of this controversy. So many eyes are on her. You mentioned Team USA. This has been a controversy not only on the ice, but off the ice as well. Just moments before she took center stage, all of Team USA, including Nathan Chen, the men's gold medal from the individual event, they all walked out. As that was happening, we had members of the Russian Olympic Committee there cheering on their countrywoman. So you have...
See, that's how shit's supposed to go, man. That's how shit's supposed to go right there. See, the NFL need to take some notes from this, because number one, she tests positive for a banned substance, as you see right on the screen. Russia figure skater tests Russian figure skater. I'm reading the comments over here. Miss Nobody said, "Oh, Hood Trucker looks clear." Okay, it's starting to clear up because I think it was peak hour or something like that. Let's see. As you see right across the screen, Russian figure skater competes after testing positive and substance. Sha'Carri Richardson was tested positive for a substance. The people that were watching, I believe she said that the Americans walked out. They had a ceremony. They walked out. this skater right here, she placed fourth. Could it be because they found out that the substance was in her system, and that maybe whatever that does, since she couldn't have it in her system, maybe caused her to not compete as well. We don't know. However, I see that the Americans have kind of stepped up, because that's bullshit. Like, how in the hell, how in the hell you gonna have two incidences within months apart, do the same exact thing, yet the punishment for one is different than the other? That's bullshit, dude. I wouldn't even want to even compete in the Olympics or nothing like that after that.
This cultural clash happening out in the arena as this 15-year-old takes the ice. Kira, there is just so much emotion happening right now. And again, this is something that really no one around us saw coming.
Wow. I mean, clearly, we thought that there wouldn't even be a medal ceremony, that there would be. This has completely changed, even from her mindset, clearly impacting her performance and the reaction from Team USA. All right, you're going to have to keep us updated on all of that, because as we can all see, it's changing by the moment. No surprise. And then we have found out now about another doping allegation. Bring us up to date on that.
Yeah, this was also a surprise. It was a Ukrainian cross-country skier, a 34-year-old woman, and during a test that was taken here, another routine test for illegal substances, she was found to have a steroid and a stimulant, both illegal, in her system.
What the hell is going on? What you want to bet? What you want to bet? The new person, the skier that they just found, what you want to bet that she's winning? What you want to bet? I'd be willing to bet. I'm gonna run it and see what actually happened, or where this person is from. But it's a I believe she said it was a female skier that had steroids in the system, and she competed.
So she's been provisionally suspended. It's the third person. Obviously, another we have Valieva, and another skier from Iran was also found to be doping here, put on that suspension. We're not sure what's going to happen with her. Clearly not as high profile as Valieva, which is why she's getting so much attention. But a lot of people are wondering, what are the safeguards in place? The Olympics are supposed to be a place of clean sport.
Now, even though she's from Iran, she doesn't have a whole lot of melanin in her skin, so maybe that's good enough. Maybe it's the melanin part. Maybe Sha'Carri Richardson had too much melanin. Maybe that's what it is.
And that's really what people want right now. It's why you see those strong reactions from Team USA walking out. It's why you're hearing, so many past and present athletes speaking out on Twitter and to the media. This is something they live by. And so to have athletes that test positive like this be in the Olympics, it is a huge problem, Kara.
I know. This has been kind of a bummer live shot. Usually we want to talk about Team USA, bringing home the gold and, having fun. And this is very serious. We got a couple medals today.
We got a couple medals.
Okay. All right, good. All right, we'll talk about that the next time around, Maggie, but we had to get, obviously, to the breaking news at the moment. Maggie, thank you so much. Appreciate you.
See, the crazy part about it is this. Those people in the Olympics, they train for 4 years, because the Olympics only happen 4 years. They train for 4 years to get to that point, to find out that certain people get away with certain things. That's crazy. I mean that would make you not even. That would make me not even want to even compete. Let's see. It'll be a level playing field at least. Yep, Sha'Carri has too much melanin. Absolutely. Oh, this isn't Russia first offense with drugs. Absolutely not. And how she got to compete, I have no idea. Yeah, Naif, if you could help me out with these bots, I appreciate it. As a matter of fact, speaking of Russia, we got a Russian bot. Sad, but it'll never change. At least until people start boycotting. That's the only way it's going to happen. You see, they're banned into this year only to find the same issue. It's the only way. Listen, the only way it's going to change, you got to hit people in their pockets. Period. Same thing with the NFL. Now, I don't know how we're going to, the next story we're going to talk about. I mean, I don't know how you're going to deal with that, because there's nothing. There's nothing stopping these judges from doing what they do. Nothing. They don't get reprimanded. Like, I was watching this story the other night about how there was this one particular judge that was sent, like, during court times, they were sending funny memes back and forth about people and stuff like that. They found out about it. She denied it, and she denied it and apologized for it at the same time. It was crazy, but nothing happened. There ain't nothing gonna happen. As a matter of fact, the investigatory body, that was on the case, they didn't find her to do any wrongdoing. So they erased her name from the report. So you can't even go and research any wrongdoing that she could have done, because they erased her name from the report. That's how protected these people are. It's crazy. It's amazing. It's crazy and it's amazing. Yeah, the only way anything's going to change is we got to boycott. We have to boycott. The Olympics every 4 years. That's a tough deal, because these people have been training for 4 years just for this, and they're all amateur athletes. And then, like, the Olympics, winning the gold medal in the Olympics can make or break you. You could win a silver. It's not as good as the gold. And it can cost you money. You know what I'm saying? But again, these people choose. That's hard. But as you see, they said that there wasn't going to be no ceremony until the investigation was over. Now, if she came in fourth, I don't know why you would hold up the ceremony. But but as a show of solidarity to Sha'Carri Richardson, the entire United States team walked out like, fuck y'all, because it's bullshit. Which, that's how you should do it. That's how you should do it. This shit makes me angry. Reminds me of what happened to my daughter when she tried out for the dance line in high school. That like cheerleading and all that dance stuff and all that, absolutely. That's even worse. Like, it's all kind of underhanded shit going on with that shit. That's crazy. She's sorry to hear that, BB Cross. Yeah, that's why, sometimes, some of those activities, it's better off if we create our own activities. Fuck their activities. Because again, a lot of times people hold positions of power, and they want to keep the power, especially if they're threatened by people who are not in power. A lot of times what that is that they don't want people to get in power who had more power than at one point, and then to be overtaken by those people that you mistreated, to then retaliate and mistreat you back. They don't want to see that. They don't want that smoke. You see, my daughter made dance line with high scores the first year. Second year, they didn't want her on the line. When I got the score sheet, I saw the original scores had been erased and lowered. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. It happens everywhere too. It happens in the courthouse. It happens in the corporate world. It happens in dance studio, or whatever that was. It happens all over the place, and it's crazy. So I went to the Board of Education, and they took care of that shit. Sometimes you got to take them steps. Sometimes the board don't want to do nothing either. So you kind of got lucky, because a lot of boards wouldn't do shit. They was like, "Oh, it's out of our hands," unless it's publicity, and then they do all kinds of shit. So again, if it ain't publicized or it ain't dealing with no money, a lot of times they don't even care. They don't even care. And that's crazy. That's crazy. But look, that's how I go. People in power, they feel like their power is slipping away. Look at January 6th. Wasn't a whole lot of melanin in that crowd, right? Wasn't a whole lot of melanin in that crowd. I think if Tommy Sotomayor would have had an opportunity to go there, I think he would have been there. You know what I'm saying? We did a podcast, released a podcast today talking about Tommy and Adrian Peterson with the violence shit, which I think is crazy to be any type of famous person on a plane and be trying to physically assault your wife. I think that's a little crazy. And I also think it's a little crazy that Tommy Sotomayor would go on the Fresh and Fit podcast and call that black woman everything under the sun, and then don't understand why she gets upset and want to attack you. I mean, you could have toned it down. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like he used the B word like white people use the N word. It's like when you have nothing else, that's where you resort. That's where you go when you have nothing else. And what's crazy is that he tries to say that all my porn is with black women and stuff like that. So he likes black women, but then you disrespect black women at any given moment, and then you have a lot of people on the right that say you can't basically throw the baby out with the bathwater. You can't lump police. You can't have a negative opinion about police based on a small sector of people. Why? That's what I do to blacks. There are more law-abiding black citizens than there are criminals. Number one, there are more women, black women, that conduct themselves in professional ways than there are that don't. Yet there are more white people on welfare than there are black people on welfare. But if it's anything that's against a black woman or black people in general, they blow that shit out of proportion. You don't have that same sentiment when the Black Lives Matter people. You can't. If you're going to say that you can't hold the police, you can't have an opinion about the entire police force based on a select few, then you gotta say the same thing about Black Lives Matter too. Then, but no, they're a terrorist organization. They're this or that. They got all these different explanations for Black Lives Matter as an organization. And again, I don't necessarily agree with the practices of the organization, but as a concept, I'm 100% about it. Especially when you look at what happened today in the Kim Porter incident. That's crazy. Now, it's already bad enough that let's see. See, I see. I only have daughters, but I tell them not to put their hands on a man because they might hit you back. You might have a dude like Tommy Sotomayor. They don't have a problem. Um, talking shit. Um, you know what I'm saying? I just didn't get that whole scenario, and I don't get what Tommy Sotomayor's issue is with black women. Like, he really go hard. Kevin Samuels, another one. He really go hard on black women. Yet we have never seen him with a black woman. Is he even in a relationship? Now I know, they call that a glitch where that dude was in his bed. And listen, I don't agree with a lot of what Tommy said, but he did point out how feminine your boy Kevin Stein was looking from time to time. We ain't say, I'm not gonna be a relationship. Give relationship advice. You ain't even in a relationship. That's crazy. Big boy Zay, what's up with you, man? What's up to John stopping by? Appreciate you stopping by. Let's see, the Hood Trucker. If a woman punched you in the face, you would knock her out? Hell no. Hell no. Because first of all, you ain't hitting that hard. Second of all, I'm running. And you ain't gonna catch me. See, I see it working on your Chevy today. Yeah. They put the gears in, and they still got to do the valve covers, and they were doing the I had a radiator leak, so they had to fix the radiator, do the radiator and shit too. But hell no, I'm not hitting it. No, hell no. It's that Kevin is zesty. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So, yeah, I don't understand, man. I don't understand the thing about black women, man. Matter of fact, this is some of the effects when you constantly bashing black women. That shit like catches on. Do you know I was surfing Tinder today, right? And do you know, like, a lot of times when you see a black woman on there, they will say, I'm calm and laid back. Why do you feel it necessary to say that you calm and laid back? That doesn't make any sense. That's like when Joe Biden said that Barack Obama was articulate. The reason why you would say Barack Obama's articulate is so you feel the need to separate yourself or separate him from everyone else. Because if the sentiment is that black people are dumb, which the NFL feels that, because that's why they use the race norms. If they feel that black people are dumb, then you might want to have to feel like you have to say, no, this guy is an exceptional guy. He's very articulate. So if you're bashing black women all the time, a black woman might feel the need to have to explain to people that, hey, I'm not what everybody says that I am. I'm something, I'm laid back and I'm calm. That's crazy. You see, the Hood Trucker supports Tammy. What a shame. Shaking my head. But what that chick did is a bitch move, allegedly. She's a woman, dude. It's different. Listen, when you say a bitch move, the reason why it's derogatory towards a man, because that's something that a woman would do. That's why you call a dude a bitch made dude, a bitch made N-word, whatever, right? You call him bitch made. That's an insult, because what the reference is that you're doing what a woman would do. That's why they call you bitch made and all that. You see, I'm in the building. Joe in the building. Absolutely. See, well, I can't see comments. You can't see the comments? I see the comments. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they mad. They doing me how they doing Chromie 6ix9ine. They shadow banning me. Let me know if you see the comments again. I don't know what's going on. I have no clue. It says 1 watching. Now it says 3. I don't know what's going on. My internet's crazy. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know what's going on, man. There's all kind of shit going on. I don't know. I have no clue. But we're gonna keep it moving. So yeah, I mean, you know, it's crazy. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to this, and we're gonna see if we can't clear some of this stuff up and let the internet do what it's gonna do. Again, I'm in a crazy area, but we're gonna look at this. We're gonna look at this sentencing thing, and I got it queued up, right, to where she lets everyone know what the sentencing is. I think it should start to get better because I got 2. Oh, I had 2 bars. Now I only got 1. Maybe to get better. We'll see. It's trying to. No, it's still struggling. I got it queued up to where she, you know, she's chiming in, or she's telling us what she sentenced the Kim Porter lady to. And wait till you hear this, man. This is crazy. I mean, I'm disgusted.
Ms. Potter, will you please rise? Given all these considerations and having carefully considered the comments of the family and of the Dante Wright and the comments of Kimberly Potter, as well as the arguments of counsel, it is the sentence and judgment of this court that you shall be committed to the custody of the Commissioner of Corrections for a period of 24 months.
Okay. 24 months for killing somebody. In the press conference afterwards, they made an awesome point. They said that there are people that are in jail for longer sentences for having marijuana. You can kill somebody, yet the punishment for a bag of marijuana is more than what you get for killing somebody. If you're white, if you're the police, and if you cry on the stand.
You shall serve 2/3 of that time, or 16 months in prison, and 1/3 on supervised release, assuming no disciplinary offenses or conditional release violations. You have credit for 58 days already served. Restitution will be reserved. There'll be a fine of $1,000 and a surcharge of $78 to be taken out of prison wages or due within 180 days. You must provide a DNA sample. You may not use or possess any firearms, ammunition, or explosives. You have the right to appeal the conviction and sentence. If you are unable to pay the cost of an appeal, you may apply for leave to appeal at state expense by contacting the state public defender. You may be seated, Ms. Potter. I'd like to make a few parting comments.
Have you ever watched a court hearing and after they sentenced the convicted person, have you ever had a judge explain why they gave him such a soft sentence? That right there was crazy. You gave her such a slight sentence that you gotta give her sentence with an explanation.
I recognize there will be those who disagree with the sentence that I granted a significant downward departure does not in any way diminish Dante Wright's life.
How come it don't? How come it don't? Significant downward departure. The reason why you had to say that it in no way diminishes the life of Dante Wright is because that's exactly what it does. That's exactly what it does. 24 months? That dude is never coming back. And you gave her 24 months with an explanation.
His life mattered.
How? How did it? See, the fact that you having to say all of this is because you are demonstrating how his life did not matter. And by the way, his life mattered, and you know, I appreciate this. All the. I think I don't know if she said it or not yet, but I've seen it already, and she was saying that she appreciated everybody that made the comments and all of that. Let's continue. Let's see if she said it already or not. But you know, she has to. She's spending a significant amount of time explaining why she gave her such a light sentence.
And to those who disagree and feel a longer prison sentence is appropriate, as difficult as it may be, please try to empathize with Ms. Potter's situation.
Please try to empathize with Miss Potter's situation. Please try to empathize with Miss Potter's situation. Dante Wright, what about Dante Wright's situation? We're not supposed to empathize with that?
As President Barack Obama once said,
can you see the fuckery going on right here? You explaining how Dante Wright's life mattered, and you gave this motherfucker 24 months. You said that his life is not diminished. When how could it not be diminished? And you only gave her 24 months. Now you finna go ahead and do now you finna just jump off the cliff with it and patronize all the Dante Wright family members by quoting a quote from Barack Obama. Now watch what she say though. It's incredible.
learning to stand in somebody else's shoes, to see through their eyes, that's how peace begins.
First of all, he wasn't talking about you motherfuckers. He was talking about you motherfuckers empathize with us. He wasn't saying you're trying to apply the Dante Wright family members need to empathize with Kim Porter. That is not what I guarantee that's not what he was talking about. But see, just like a lot of these fucking preachers and shit use the scriptures to do all kind of weirdo shit and justify weirdo shit that they do, she's doing the same fucking thing. Meanwhile, you're not empathizing nothing towards the Dante Wright family. It's incredible.
And it's up to you to make that happen. Empathy is a quality of character that can change the world.
Okay, if that's the case, then why you didn't use none on Dante Wright's family? You telling other people, listen, you need to empathize with her. I understand you don't like my sentence. Well, empathize with her though. You got the mother came in and made an impact statement. You got the father that came in, made an impact statement. 2 of his sisters came in, and I think his brother came in. Matter of fact, he had like 5, 6 people come in and make impact statement before she handed down 24 months. You're gonna go in there and do it with this bullshit explanation, and you're gonna say Dante Wright's life wasn't diminished. Thank you for coming out and making your comments and all that. But basically, fuck all y'all, because I'm gonna give her 24 months. And in fact, while you're at it, you need to empathize with her.
Officer Kimberly Potter was trying to do the right thing.
How the fuck you gonna say what the fuck she was trying to do? Since when does a judge explain what a fucking convicted, whatever she got convicted of, manslaughter, a person convicted of manslaughter, explaining what the convicted manslaughterer was trying to do? When does that happen?
Of all the jobs in public service, police officers have the most difficult one.
I don't know what the fuck is going on here. This is so fucking crazy, and what's crazy is even crazier. It's on TV for everybody to see. Now, I don't know if this means anything, but there are a lot of racist stuff going on in the Asian countries. I don't know if it was China or Japan or whatever, but I seen there was a busload of black people on there, and there was a whole line, a crowd of people shouting the N-word at them. I don't know if this has anything to do with that, but if you follow the Asian culture and you see that type of stuff, I mean, that could sway you. I don't know what's going on. I mean, you go to Asian hair places, they follow you all around. I don't know what's going on right here. This is crazy.
They must make snap decisions under tense, evolving, and ever-changing circumstances.
So that means if this dummy don't know the difference between a gun and a taser, that you need to bring in all the split-second decisions, all this old bullshit shit. Listen, you chose to be the police. Didn't nobody make you be the police. You chose to be that, and then when you be that, you want to say that I'm gonna use that to my detriment, or I'm gonna use that to my advantage because this is, the job is, you chose that job though.
They risk their lives every single day in public service.
She getting choked up. She getting choked up talking about this bitch. And if you watch the comments of the family afterwards, this motherfucker that did this shit right here. The mother came out and said, that's crazy how you got emotional behind the fucking police. You gave her the softest fucking sentence you could possibly fucking give her. And when there was 6 people that came in and left impact statements about Dante Wright, I don't even think you paid attention. Because it most definitely didn't sway you into giving her more than 24 months. You already had that. And then now you're quoting Barack Obama and shit. You got prepared remarks because you felt like you're going to have to need to explain this bullshit.
Officer Potter made a mistake that ended tragically.
Oh, you crying now? Now you want to cry? Now you want to cry? She got convicted.
She never intended to hurt anyone.
How the fuck do you know that? She talking about her like BB Cross said. BB Cross said, the judge is saying what the attorney should have said. Absolutely. She's acting like her attorney. She's doing a better job than her defense attorney did. I seen the defense attorney. This motherfucker was reading jailhouse mail and all kinds of shit. This weirdo shit. I think all of that shit was a dog and pony show. She had already decided that she's gonna give that fucker get that bitch a fucking 24 months. She had already decided that. All that impact statement bullshit, well, just get it off your chest so we can hurry up and get out of here because I'm finna give her 24 months anyway because she's got all these explanations. How the fuck you know what's in her mind? Crazy.
Her conduct cries out for a sentence significantly below the guidelines.
You do know that they determined that she didn't give Dante Wright no medical attention. They are trained in CPR, all that kind of shit. She didn't do none of that. She was worried about, she said, the first thing she said was, I'm done, my career is over, or something to that effect. And this fucking punk ass bitch of a fucking judge is fucking jumping all over. You might as well sit on her face. Lord Jesus Christ.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George.
And then you got the nerve to look at the family and say thank you. Lord Jesus Christ. This is some crazy shit right here, boy. This is some crazy shit right here, man. This is some crazy shit right here. Listen. Out in the open, don't give a fuck. In your face, we don't give a shit. We don't even give a shit. We don't give a shit. We gonna do it in your face. And then we gonna and then so to make it look and sound good a little better, we're gonna come with an explanation. You see, I hope that bitch is done for real. Wow. I mean, she did, but listen, she did the exact same thing that the judge in the what was that gentleman's name again in Dallas? Shit, I forgot. What was his name? What was his name? I forgot his name. Damn. All right. I forgot his name. Damn it. No, not Rittenhouse. Amber Geiger case. There you go. Some of my folks ain't wrapped too tight. That shit wouldn't fly. Absolutely. Same as yeah. Botham Jean. I'm sorry. My bad. Shit. The judge did the same shit, man. Gave him a 10-year sentence. and then went down and hugged a victim murderer. Trucker, did you see the 7-foot sissy giving a female that hit Tammy Shine, Kwame advocating women to hit men allegedly? Did you see the 7-foot sissy giving the female that hit Tammy Shine, Kwame advocating women to hit men allegedly? That dude's a lunatic. He probably was saying shit like that because he wish he could do it, because he ain't finna do shit to nobody. He ain't finna do a motherfucking. He run his fucking mouth about everything. Ain't finna do a motherfucking thing to nobody. Just like the rest of them clowns that fucking fool his ass. They ain't finna do shit to nobody but run their fucking mouth. That's all they gonna do. That's why I don't give a fuck. When I show my cars and shit, my license plate on there. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. I don't hide nothing. You motherfuckers want to see me about something, you can come see me. Fuck you. Because then, if you see me in the thing, then, we can handle it however we're going to handle it. And then I'll be justified. Hey, these motherfuckers saw me out. I'm by self-defense. And the devil's black in the Bobby Jean case. How was she crying for a white woman in Stockholm? Right. Brown skin lady in the building. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, and by the way, brown skin lady, when you made the comment that our lives still don't mean nothing, I think I did the post on the video I did or something, Mother Day or whatever. You said our lives don't mean nothing. Absolutely. You are absolutely 100% correct. 100% correct. As you see right now, 6-7 people came in and made impact statements on how they missed Dante Wright and all, how they felt about Dante and all that stuff. It didn't mean shit, because she already had prepared remarks to explain the soft sentence. So what good did the family do? Coming there, spilling their guts. Nothing. Beware. Out here having people change name. 100%. Beware putting that work in. But here's the thing. I mean, you could see, like, in the press conference after. Matter of fact, let's go see. Let's if we can get this press conference right quick, because I feel sorry for these people, man. I really feel sorry for these people. Even Crumple's in there. Let's see. Kim Potter. Let's see. That was crazy, man. That was crazy. Let's see. Yeah, let's look at this one. I really felt sorry for these people, man. That's crazy. I joked about that judge because she was like really like crazy, like what am I stopping this shit? I'll stop sharing that shit. Let's go back. And okay, how you do? Okay, let's do this. Share. I really yeah. Hold on. It'll get back together. I'm saying, but look, Sunday we're gonna be streaming in 4K. Sunday we're gonna be streaming in 4K. Okay, right here. So bear with me until then, please, because continue to fight for equal justice under the law. Hold on. Let's see if we're sharing. Okay. Okay, hold on. All right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, my screen froze. Oh man, it's the internet. But bear with me because again, we're streaming in 4K on Sunday, so I'll be at the house and we're gonna get it in. But let's look at what Crump and the mother says.
It can't just be a concept. It has to be real. And what they believe today was their son did not get the consideration that he deserved in this matter. At this time, Attorney Jeff Storms, Minnesota's own, will address you briefly. And Attorney Tony Ramanucci couldn't be with us today, but then you will hear from the parents of Dante Wright, and then we'll try to take some of your questions.
You know, I think the best way that I've heard Attorney Crump describe this is the comparison to Lucy moving the football on Charlie Brown. You know, we saw Derek Chauvin get convicted. We saw Kim Potter get convicted. And so I think we all allowed ourselves to believe a little bit for a moment that there could be an equal justice system for our black and other communities of color citizens compared to the justice system that arises when someone who is white is killed, particularly at the hands of law enforcement. You know, what we've seen here now is if you listen to the sentencing remarks when Muhammad Noor was sentenced, there were a lot of talks about the problems in the community with policing and how there continued to be other deaths like George Floyd and Dante Wright, and Muhammad Noor was given greater than the presumptive sentence. But the problem with policing in Minnesota has never been the killing of white people by officers of color. It's been the over-policing of our black and other communities of color. And let's not forget that all of this started with a textbook pretextual stop. Dante was stopped for tabs or an air freshener, whatever version you want to listen to. But it wasn't for anything violent. It wasn't for the call Muhammad Noor responded to saying someone might be assaulted. And so now when we try to put this in the broader context of Minnesota, it's inexplicable. How do we look at this wonderful family and tell them that there's justice and fairness? You know, how do you look at children, you know, black children and children of color and say you're going to get the same fair shake? And we just can't do that with confidence right now. And, you know, the family is obviously grieving and feels betrayed by the system and should. And all that's left to do now is to continue the fight in Dante Wright's name and in the fight in the names of others.
Right now you'll hear from Miss Katie and Aubrey, the parents of Dante Wright, knowing that Aubrey's, many of their family members said, you know, do you believe that we're equal justice? And I told them I believe they would. I thought we had reached a new precedent in America where we were going to see equal justice regardless of the ethnicity of the offending party and the victims. And so a lot of them said, Attorney Crump, you really believe it? I said, we're fighting to make it equal justice. And they said, we normally don't see that in America. And we tried to encourage them to believe that it is equal justice in America. But when we have sentences like this, it makes it difficult to to make those arguments because wasn't Muhammad Noor trying to do the exact same thing they said Kim Potter was trying to do? He was trying to look out for his fellow officers' safety as well. He was very remorseful as well. But they didn't make a downward departure for the black police officer like they made for this white police woman. And that's problematic to many people of color in America, that we continue to see this intellectual justification to make sure that seems like they get the most of justice and we get the most of injustice. And that's what we're struggling with at this moment. So this is very emotional for them. This is their baby. Miss Katie will address you first, and then her husband, Aubrey, Dante's father, will address you.
That's crazy, man. You got the attorney who says that the difficulty is not with black police killing white people. The difficulty is the over policing of black and brown people of color in Minnesota or wherever they are. Crump is visibly shaken. Now, whether or not I'm not a fan of Crump because I think he's an ambulance chaser. But in this particular case, he might genuinely feel some type of way because he said people asked him, "Are you gonna get justice?" And he was like, "Yeah." Well, you did see that they found those 3 men in Brunswick, Georgia. They got Chauvin. They sentenced him to a long sentence. Look, Crump said he thought we had turned the corner, but apparently we haven't, because I don't know if it has anything to do with her ethnicity, but anybody that's ever been to an Asian nail shop or an Asian hair shop, a lot of times Asians look at it as a certain way. That's number one. Number two, there's a lot of Asian hate in Asia. I mentioned that the video I saw that they're using the N-word profusely on a bus that carried a lot of black people. And I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but it might have. If she's a person that follows the Asian culture, she might feel that type of way subconsciously. Because if you don't feel that type of way, then why would you have these prepared remarks as to why you're going to give the white police favor and give her a massively downward whatever she said, downward departure from what was what the sentence guideline was. Significant downward departure. She's supposed to get like 7 years or something at least. Significant. Meanwhile, if you're in possession of cocaine, there's mandatory minimums. Why is it that you got discretion, but if a black man goes in there with some crack, it's mandatory minimums? The system is crazy.
Oh. Kim Potter murdered my son, and he died April 11th. Today, the justice system murdered him all over. To sit there and watch pouring my heart out in my victim impact statement that took so long to write, and I read it over and over again, to not get a response out of the judge at all. then when it came down to sentencing Kim Potter, she broke out in tears. So once again, we are standing here to say that we're very disappointed in the outcome. Yes, we got a conviction, and we thank everybody for that. But again, this isn't okay. This is the problem with our justice system today. White women tears trumps justice. And I thought my women tears would be good enough because they're true and genuine. But when they're coerced, coached, and taught by the defense attorney, I guess we didn't have a win in this at all. Thank you.
She's white. She called it. She speak the language. She said it. She said she thought her white tears was good enough. No. Hell no. You done teamed up with these Negroes. Your white tears don't mean nothing no more. No. As you can see, anytime you associate yourself with the black community, more often than not, you're ostracized. Unless you're Eminem or you're Justin Bieber or you're Machine Gun Kelly, as a stretch. But unless you're like, something like that, you don't get ostracized. In this case, it didn't mean shit. Like she said, she prepared those statements. She read them over and over again, along with her child's father, who's standing right next to her, and his siblings. All of them gave lengthy impact statements, yet none of it mattered because she got 2 years. I don't even know why you put those people to that through that process if you knew you was gonna get that bitch a fucking light sentence. That's cruelty, right? That's cruel because you pour your heart out to tell this judge, throw the book at this bitch, and it doesn't do nothing.
I want to just say, I feel cheated. I feel hurt. I'm very upset that my son's life was taken, and that it seemed to me that nobody even cared enough. It was like they were so tied up into her feelings and what's going on with her that they forgot about my son being killed. A life was taken. And it's just sad to say that I feel like we was tricked. We was limited on everything, on what to even say, I feel like. And it's just sad that our justice system we actually thought we was going to get a little justice. Nothing could ease our mind from Dante being killed. But just the fact of knowing that this lady was going to pay for that, it gave us a little sense of hope, like, things were going to get a little bit better. But now I walk out of this courthouse feeling like people are laughing at us because this lady got a slap on the wrist, and we still every night sitting around crying, waiting for my son to come home. I'm upset.
Remember when that punk ass judge said talking about empathy? Where's the empathy here? Where's the empathy? She had the nerve to quote Barack Obama talking about empathy. And like the mother said, she cried when she had to explain why she gave that bitch 2 years. Then you look at the family, they didn't pour their heart out in these impact statements, all that shit, only to get 2 years. Where's the fucking empathy? You quoted Barack Obama. Where's the empathy? If you was empathetic, you would have gave that bitch more time than 2 years.
And the emotions are real. You know, one of Dante's family members told me just now, you know, people in our community have gotten just greater time for selling marijuana than she got for killing our cousin.
Absolutely true. Absolutely true. She got less time than somebody that got caught selling marijuana. That's why I got the sign up here. Maybe it's over here. That's why I got the sign. Black Lives Matter. As a concept. Because as we see right here, Dante writes life is worth less than a bag of weed, according to the stupid judge. Less than a bag of weed. And people want to say why do you have to say Black Lives Matter? All lives matter. No, they don't. Obviously, when you compare the two, the judge is telling the family to empathize with the bitch that shot their son, as opposed to the other way around. And then, like Crump just said, they sentence people to bags. They sentence people for in possession of bags of weed to more time. So, in essence, his life wasn't worth more than a bag of weed.
Let that sink in. There are black people in prison serving greater time for selling marijuana, which is legal in most states, than this police officer got for killing this young black man. I don't know if the family is prepared to take any questions. Thank you.
Crazy shit, man. This shit's crazy. And that's 100% true. I'm not a fan of Crump, but in this particular case, I mean, you know, he said what he needed to say. And you're right. Crump ain't finna do nothing unless there's some money involved. But I mean, you gotta admit that what he said is 100% true. There's people in jail right now for drug offenses that carry more time than this bitch that's gonna do for killing a young black man. That's incredible. And then, you know, you got people that say racism is over. Ain't no racism in America. Ain't no racism in America. That's probably true. I would agree with that statement. Crump is a black casket chaser. I would agree with that. But again, in this particular case, he's telling the truth. I mean, you know, don't shoot the messenger. He's telling the truth. Absolutely. Crump should have his own funeral home so he can get paid twice. You know what I'm saying? But again, you can't deny what he's saying is true. Absolutely, there are people in jail right now with more time than that bitch gonna get for killing that young man. Yes or yes? 100%. I know motherfuckers, right? Matter of fact, I did more time than that bitch gonna do for killing somebody. On any of my charges, whether it be drugs or attempted murder or assault with deadly weapon, whatever, whatever. I did more time than 2 years on every case I've ever had. I've done more time than that bitch about to do. Every single one. Every single one. Even drug cases. My first drug offense was more than 2 years. I ain't killed nobody. Fentanyl wasn't around then. And the way I used to cook my cocaine, it was I used to step on it so much that you weren't gonna die from that shit anyway. It wasn't pure cocaine at all. You wasn't finna die from that. Yep, people in Alabama were getting big time for weed. You mean to tell me that selling weed should carry more of an offense, more of a sentence than killing someone? If he's black, that's what they tell him. That's what they say. Get caught with one rock, 7 to 10 years. Ready whip. Yeah, whipping work. You got that whip. You got that whip. I don't want that whip. Yes, I know a guy spent half his life in prison for marijuana. So technically, what that says is that a young black man's life is not worth more than a bag of weed. The trucker in the lab would really whip. We're gonna show you how to whip that work on OnlyFans here pretty shortly in the near future. They say Texas is the worst. I don't know. Texas don't play. But in my travels on the road, I see a lot of people getting pulled over in Arizona. I see them pulled over in Oklahoma, New Mexico, all along the 40. They getting that ass pulled over and they getting that ass thrown in jail, and I guarantee you it's way more than 2 years. So the answer is yes. A bag of weed is worth more than a black man's life, which is why you have to come with the slogan Black Lives Matter. See, people want to say, they're a terrorist organization. Listen, fuck the organization. Look at the concept. The concept needs to be repeated. Look what just happened. That lady got convicted by a jury, and a judge was an advocate of hers, saying she didn't mean to do that. Then why did the jury convict her of it then? If she didn't mean to harm nobody, why did the jury convict her of it then? How can you say what her intentions were? And you're not her defense attorney. You the judge. You have more of a defense. You put up more of a defense than the defense attorney. How's that happen? I remember a dude, he had some crack in the woods, went back to get it at night, and walked into a beehive. Yeah, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Fucking with that shit. It's crazy. But back to the Sha'Carri Richardson shit. That's another prime example. Fuck her. The Olympic Committee said. Oh, but the Russian? Oh, let's let her compete. You let her compete. She came in fourth. She didn't even get a medal. Fuck the black girl. But let's get every concession to the white girl. And you wonder why you got to say Black Lives Matter? Okay, that's not life and death, but that hurt her image and allowed her to not compete. I mean, you didn't even let her compete. She came back and ran a race and came down there and last. You think psychologically, her getting kicked out of the Olympics that she's been working for the last 4 years, didn't have a psychological effect? And then you got these fucking coons running around here like Marcellus Wiley, who's bashing Colin Kaepernick, saying he ain't black enough to get the full black experience. And shut the fuck up. Any drop, as you see in the Dante Wright case, any drop of black, these motherfuckers look at you as black. So fuck you when you say he's not black enough to get the full weight of the. Fuck you. And that other fat bastard, what's that motherfucker's name? The other fat bastard that used to be his co-host. Now you got some other fucking clown as kid and play fucking flat top. I can't stand none of them son of a bitches. Served her right, no medal. That's karma like a motherfucker. Of course. We knew what you meant, BB Cross. We knew what you meant. You know what I'm saying? You got. I don't understand what it is. I don't understand what it is about beating up black people all the time, black women especially all the time. To the point where on Tinder they gotta say I'm calm. I thought that was incredible. You know what that is? You know what that is? When somebody's constantly insulting you, if you don't want no smoke, you gotta say, look, I'm calm. I'm laid back. I'm not like them. I'm something different. Why do you think when they did that study with the little kids and they gave them the white doll and the black doll and they asked them these different questions, everything derogatory was toward the black doll and everything good was toward the white doll? Why do you think that is? It's called indoctrination. If everybody is constantly bashing you, you don't want to be, if you're in that group, you don't want to be associated with that group. That group is bad. That's why you would say, I'm nice, I'm laid back, I'm calm. I thought that was crazy. Black women are the most copied and the most hated and all. Yes. Remember how white girls used to talk shit about hair weaves and shit, and then motherfuckers end up getting them. I remember when it wasn't no hair weaves for white women. Now they got all kinds of shit. Swear me down. Now their lips is all puckered out. They look fucking they look deformed and shit. They got all that shit in their fucking lips. Trying to look like what they used to or what they still do sometimes. They look like the people they disparage. Absolutely. Haters talk. Absolutely haters talk. And it's also propaganda as well. Looks like I know a dude that breeds dogs. He said the light colored sell the fastest. Probably the black people. Probably the black people. Because listen, we're not giving nobody no fucking pass. Because black people are some racist motherfuckers it is. When I was going to Kwame Brown, they called me everything under the sun except black. They said, why? What gives me the right to speak on black issues? But in the same breath, want to ask me why? How could you possibly date white women? Why the fuck you say I wasn't black? Make up your mind. Make up your mind. Am I black or not? If I'm not black, why do you give a fuck who I date? But if I am black, why you don't say that? Crazy. Right, black. Let's see. Black people want the lightest colored puppies. That don't make no fucking sense. That don't make no motherfucking sense. And again, black people can be just as racist as everybody else. Some people say black can't be racist, they got no power. That's so fucking bullshit. Just like it ain't tricking if you got it. Motherfucker tricking is tricking, number one. Maybe that's why Tommy Sotomayor thinks it's cool to be a trick, because he feel like he got some money or something. Because I take offense, my Mr. Tiz is all black. That's crazy. Look at Candace Owens. I just heard some new shit about Candace Owens the other day. Candace Owens is one of the biggest fucking sellout it is, along with Larry Elder. Tommy Sotomayor over there promoting the Trump shit. How the fuck can you be black and be a Trump supporter? That don't make no fucking sense to me. If that's what you are, that's what you are. But I don't understand it. Brown skin lady, based on what he says, you are not the norm. Mr. Tiz, he is not. You know what I'm saying? That don't make no fucking sense, man. Marcellus Wiley. I first started not liking him when he was talking shit about Colin Kaepernick. What the fuck you done ever did? You ever took a knee? Fuck no. Then white people done told you to fucking talk shit. Or maybe that's your true feelings. Maybe that's your true feelings. Because you know it is a dark skin, light skin thing too. Motherfuckers hated my guts when I was going at Crummy 6'9", the deputy. Hated my guts, called me everything under the sun. Didn't she say LeBron has low IQ? Candace, I think she has low IQ. Joe Rogan exposed her. The topic was climate change. Look it up, exposed. Yes, I saw that. Matter of fact, she said, I don't know. I believe it. So, did you look it up? No, I really don't. Of course. Of course. I don't like Joe Rogan either. Fuck Joe Rogan. But he did expose her though. Let's see, Tears is jet black and fine. Right. I don't understand that. So you let these white people dictate what looks good and what don't look good. You let them tell you what look good. It's a fucking shame. Just like these fucking bots. I'm watching you bastards. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? You let these motherfuckers tell you what look good. The fucking shame. You ain't black. You Mexican. But look how they trying to claim that dude from the Miami Dolphins. He don't even want to be black. He don't even want to be black. He just said, "Oh, by the way, my dad is black." He don't even want to be black, and you want to say he another black head coach. No, he's not. He said he's not. He said he's human. He's a human head coach. And Mr. Tibb was zesty. So I don't understand, man. Look, these motherfuckers been beating up these black women so much so you got the Fresh and Fit. That's why Tommy the Trick was on Fresh and Fit, because they agree. And look what happens. You talk shit about black women, you blow up. So why wouldn't you talk shit about black women if you're fucking a sellout and you want to take the easy road? Why wouldn't you beat up on black women? It's easy. Everybody hates a black woman. Yes or yes? Because that's not the case. Then why is it when these motherfuckers talk shit about black women, they blow up? We heard FIL Sports the other day say that at one point they had the same amount of subscribers. Tommy the Trick on Fresh and Fit said that 10 times tongue twister. You know what I'm saying? Wow, I think Mr. Tibby likes the men too. Look. The difference being is that FIF Sports Debates does not bash black women. Fresh and Fit, FIF Sports, he said the other day, he used to watch them when they had similar sub counts. Now them motherfuckers are blown the fuck up. I heard them myself talking about, well, we don't go to the dark side, and we don't do this and do that. But why you gotta be the dark side? Why you gotta refer to black women like that? See, what that tells me is you bitch made, right? I have friends, some of them are pimps, who say they don't deal with a black woman. They say that a black woman will make you pimp, a white woman will let you pimp. That's the motto. So what you're saying is that it's easier to pimp on a white woman than it is a black woman. Why? Because a black woman gonna tell you about yourself. If you're a fucking goofball like these Fresh and Fit assholes, weird motherfuckers, running around trying to sue motherfuckers and shit, whatever the fuck that shit was, what they was doing, because motherfuckers are talking shit to you and about you, trying to sue people and shit, trying to do copyright strikes and shit, weirdo shit. Fuck you. That's because you're a bitch. That's because both y'all motherfuckers some bitches. That's why you had the other bitch, Tommy Sotomayor, Trick. Because here's the thing, I call him. Listen, I used to watch him, right? But the more I look and the more I see what's going on now, what I'm thinking is this. Because there was a certain time that he had lightened up on black women, and during that time, I kind of, I was going to Crummy 6ix9ine, and he was going to Crummy 6ix9ine. I go over there and watch what he had to say, get a laugh. He wasn't really talking about black women a lot like that. But then something had changed. Now, I didn't know his whole entire history. I still don't know what BT1000 is. Nor do I give a fuck. If that's some type of derogatory shit about black women, I don't give a fuck to know. They don't want a black woman because we won't let them feel comfy in that DL life. Joker said both of y'all some bitches. Absolutely. 100%. What's that dude? Okay, Marcellus Wiley's a bitch. The fresh and fit people are the two bitches over there. Tommy Sotomayor's a bitch. Who else? Who else on the list? What's that fat dude that does the sports? There was the Marcellus Wiley's co-host that came out with the white dude in blackface, trying to clown Colin Kaepernick. I can't think of his name. What's that dude? Whitaker? No, Whitlock. Jason Whitlock, bitch ass. All of them got corporate positions. And then they got the other clown over there with the fucking kid and play high tie. I don't even know what the fuck his name is. All of them. Crummy and super bitch, absolutely. See, me neither. BT 1000. I don't know what that is. Right. I don't care to know. Because, I mean, listen. I deal with black women a lot. Listen, y'all some difficult ass creatures. Let me tell you like that. But guess what? I like the challenge. What y'all gonna do to me? Nothing. Like I said, Tommy over there, getting squaring off on the woman and shit like that. I mean, did he square off on the dude that socked him in the face of the thing? I don't know. I seen the video, but it was kind of, I don't remember. But be that as it may, he did get in a confrontation. Somebody wrecked his car, something like that. Why is it you got to puff your chest out, get so huffy puffy with a black woman, or with a woman in general? I'm gonna tell you like this. Listen, ain't no woman hitting hard enough to do anything to me. You're not hitting that hard. Listen, unless you Amanda Nunes or something like that, which, listen, she knock out a woman. I don't know what her punching power is or whatever like that, but she a trained fighter. Unless you're a trained fighter, you're not going to do shit to me. And you be a woman. You know what I'm saying? See, but Hood Trucker, he had the right to defend himself. From what? Defend himself from a situation that he provoked? If somebody called BB Crow, let me ask you a question. If somebody calls you a bitch in your face, you're not gonna get riled up. And if you say no, you're not everybody. Certain people, there's a part of the community that if you call them a bitch in their face, they're gonna want to see about stuff, whether it be man or woman. You continuously talking about drunk, you talking about this, you talking about that, and to give it context, you also know that he beats up black women verbally on air all the time. See, Hood Trucker, I wouldn't say that if I were you. Some of these Alabama might have your jaw. Listen, I didn't say I wasn't gonna sit there and let you do like this. I'm gonna move, like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't say I was gonna sit there, but you're not hitting hard enough though. You're not hitting hard enough. And then if you big enough to hit hard, you slow. So I'm gonna see that shit coming because your hand too heavy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just sit there and let you hit me, but at the same time, you're not hitting hard enough where I feel like I need to do something to you. Now, if you got a gun or something, that's a whole totally different story. Now you can equalize the situation. Now I can justify whooping your motherfucking ass because you got a gun. Yes, man can't restrain women. If you put a gun on me as some type of weapon, I got an excuse to beat your ass. I got the excuse. Hey, she had a weapon. You're supposed to be the woman. That's a weapon though. She had a gun though. Whatever. Right? Now, there are situations where a person is justified. If you attack me with a knife, what am I supposed to do? Let you stab me? I'm going to incapacitate you. However, I need to do that, I'm going to do that to save my life. I'll be justified in that case. But that wasn't the case of Tommy. She didn't have no weapon. Yeah, if I hit you and I am mad enough, I'm leaving a knot. You might leave a scratch or something. I think you hitting. I don't think no woman hitting hard enough to knock me out. Period. Like my trucker in Tammy's situation, would you have hit back? No. For what? What's that gonna do me? She don't have a weapon. I'm physically superior to her. She doesn't have a weapon. Even if she connected, it would be embarrassing if I talk shit. Yeah. But see, the other thing is this. I have a strike already, so I have to be extremely careful on how I move. I'm not reckless with my actions, because if I'm reckless with my actions, I'm going to jail. Nope, you got to put her to sleep. You know what I'm saying? I gotta move a certain way so that I don't end up in the penal situation, in the penal system. I can't just be running around knocking females out and stuff like that. No, so let's see. No, I'm not knocking anyone out though. Yeah, you might even scratch to see the hood trucker. What is probably fake girl cousin hit you? See, that's a man. That's a man though. That's listen. Here's the exception. If you want to, if a man that has the same genitalia as me wants to be called a woman, I'll call you that. But in my eye, if you attack me, I'm gonna beat you down like a man. Because you have the same genitalia. I don't give a fuck if you took some fucking anti-testosterone shit. He's suing. Oh my Jesus Christ! He's a bitch. That's what bitches do. That's what bitches do. 40 Glock did the same shit. That's what bitches do. Sue. If he identifies as a girl, though. We got same genitalia. Y'all listen, I got a homie named Stutterbox. I call him Stutterbox. That doesn't mean he stutters, but he's not a box. But I call him Stutterbox because that's what he wants me to call him. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna try to get him over for an interview. That motherfucker did more time than a little bit, but he got some hell of stories. But what I'm saying is I'll call you whatever you want to. But in my world, if we have the same genitalia, if we were born with the same genitalia, I'm not gonna treat you like no woman. You start talking shit and you square off on me or something, I'll beat you half to death. And I'm gonna be justified because I'm gonna say, look, just because this motherfucker say he want me to call him a woman, I'll oblige you, but I'm finna beat the dog shit out you if you square off on me though, like a man, because we got the same genitalia. When you go to jail, they're gonna look at your shit and gonna put you with the men, or they're gonna put you with other people like you. Yeah, they're playing that game in there, man. You know, man. Hood trucker gonna be a man. Absolutely. Listen, if they're not men, then why when they go and these transgender motherfuckers, when they go and do ultimate fighting shit, or they do these weightlifting competitions, or they do all this other shit that because they were born a certain way gives them an advantage, why are they breaking all these fucking world records and shit? The world record for a man and a world record for a woman is like a second apart. That's huge. A second is huge. in the sports world, in the sport track and field. That's huge. Kwame interviewed a lady that got Tammy. She exposed Tammy for having bad hygiene. Brock the snot box. He turned his TV off. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. I'm not playing that game. These motherfuckers, they had a cyclist I seen breaking records and shit. They got a weightlifter breaking all kind of fucking records. They got them 2 high school dudes breaking fucking records, high school. Come on, man. If you're not an advantage, you mean to tell me it just so happens by coincidence that all the recent world records that have been broken in the women's field of sports, a high percentage of them are people that were born male? Think that's a coincidence? Yeah, that weightlifting shit crazy. Even UFC. See, so many people are scared of being accused of being homophobic or transphobic or whatever, to the point where I seen a dude on YouTube that said, and I call him a dude, but he's just like a woman. But listen. Here's the thing. Here's the other thing. If you truly want to be a woman, then why you cut your shit off then? Why you ain't do like Caitlyn Jenner and cut your shit off? That's a commitment. So you want to be a woman. A real woman don't have none of the same genitalia as I do. So if you want to be a real woman, why you ain't cut your shit off? What you waiting on? You're a woman. What you need it for? What you need all that extra shit for? Cut it off. You want to be a woman? Cut that shit off. What you need it for? Oh, that's what identifies you as a man. The genitalia. That's how they tell the difference if you're a man or not. When you go to jail, if they don't unclear, they tell you to get naked. That's how they determine what you are. Cut that shit off. Cut it off. Cut it off. Hybrids. No, fuck that. People gotta boycott that shit. Let them have their own events. Absolutely. Let them compete against their own shit and see how they do. Cut off. Cut that shit off then if you want to be a woman so bad. Why you ain't cut it off? What you waiting on? That's my question. You want to get offended? I seen a video on YouTube not too long ago too, where this dude had a deep ass voice. He looked like a dude in a dress, and he was tripping because they called him a dude. But I guarantee you, if you told him to pull his pants down, he's gonna have some extra shit there. Okay, if you want to be a woman, cut that shit off. That should be the requirement. That should be the requirement, because that's lazy shit. That's lazy shit, and that's coward shit. How the fuck you'll get mad at me for not calling you a woman just because you dress up in a dress? Motherfucker, your foot is bigger than mine. Motherfucker. And I'm supposed to call you a woman? I'll do that. But in the back of my mind, I'm not looking at you like no fucking woman. I'm not gonna holler at you because you got a penis. Cut that shit off. I'm still not gonna holler at you, but cut that shit off if you want to be a woman. What the fuck you got that shit for? What you got them motherfuckers hanging around for? You truly want to be a woman? Cut that shit off. Caitlyn Jenner did. You know why? Because that's a commitment. Do you know how many motherfuckers cut their shit off? They regret cutting their shit off? See, you want the best of both worlds. You want the best of the reason why you dress up like a woman, because you want to holler at men. I mean, there are some. I mean, there's exceptions to every rule. I guess there are some transgender people that holler at women. I mean, listen, you know, figure that shit out. You can do. Listen, I don't care what you do. Do whatever you want. My thing is that if you dress up like a woman, you want me to call you a woman, I'll give you that respect. Because again, I got homies that want me to call them shit that ain't their real name. I'll do that, no problem. I don't have a problem with that. Ken and Barbie. I don't have a problem with that. I'll call you when we want me to call you. Well, I'm not gonna respect you as a woman. I'm not gonna treat you like a woman. I'm treat you like a dude. So if we get in an argument, you can get this 2 or 3 piece, like a man. Yes, that's exactly what they want. The best of both worlds, right? Right. I'll just call you it. I'll call you whatever I'm gonna call you. Want to call you? You know, certain things I'm not gonna. You know, I'm not gonna call you daddy with a Z, but at the same time, you know, I'll call you whatever you want to. I mean, I don't have no problem calling you. You want me to call you whatever, the stutter box, or you know, YG or Ice Cube or whatever the name you want me to call you. What, you know, what's your name? Ice Cube. Okay, I'll call you Ice Cube. I know that's not your real name, but I'll call you whatever you want me to call you. Trucker knows from experience being with lot lizards allegedly. No. See, would you hold that door open for a trans? Fuck no. But then, well, it depends on the situation. I hold the door open for men. That's out of courtesy sometimes. If I'm going to a store or something, and you know, it's an old man or something like that, or you got a bunch of groceries in your hand, I'll hold the door open for you. That's courtesy. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you trans. I'm not sitting there trying to inspect to see what you are anyway. If I'm walking in and out of the door, I'll hold the door open. I'll hold the door open for a lot of people. It ain't just, you know, whether or not it's trans or not or whatever the case. I'm not on a date with you, of course. I'm not gonna date you. Get it like a man. Absolutely. It's the get that, let go. So I'll call your name, but not calling him or her or vice versa. Listen, I'll go even so far to call you a him or a her, but what I think about you is a him. If you want me to call you, if your name is Jim and you put on a dress and you want me to call you Susie, I'm gonna call you Susie. I don't give a fuck. That's you. You want to be called a woman's name. That's you. That has nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any skin in the game whatsoever. I don't have no skin in the game for me to be withholding the fact that I'm going to call you whatever you want me to call you. I don't give a fuck what you want to be called. I don't care. Again, I have homies that I call whatever they want me to call them. That's nothing to do with anything. Doesn't necessarily have anything to do with gender. Like, I'll call whatever you want me to call you, I'll call you. You want to be called him or her or whatever the fuck, I'll call you that. Because I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time when I talk to people, I don't remember your fucking name anyway. So I don't refer to you as a name anyway. I might say, I might say, hey, this or that, or ask you a question or what, whatever. Like, most of the times I know how to do that because I don't remember motherfucker's name anyway. They say I would laugh like hell too behind the back. Calling Jim Susie. Call Kwame. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck enough to get, to not call you this or that or the other. I don't care. It's whatever. But if I crack a joke and you want to get pissed off or whatever the case, and when I crack jokes, I don't I don't really go for the jugular. So if you're fat, I'm not gonna make a fat joke. Y'all still here? What up, peeps? Didn't you have to go to work or something? I think you're back from work. Can I identify as a white male and demand people call me a white man? Absolutely, you can. Absolutely. If you, BB Cross, if you said I want to be called a white man, so yeah, I'm not gonna call you white man necessarily. Well, I might call you. You say if you would say, "What's your name?" White man. I'm gonna call you white man. I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh the entire time, but I'm gonna call you white man if you want me to. See, any thoughts on Russia invading Ukraine, Trucker? I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about that because I really don't give a fuck. I care more about everyday people problems, like why the Russian girl got the chance to compete and Sha'Carri registered did not. I don't give a fuck about Ukraine and Russia and all that shit because Joe Biden. That's why he's the president. Let him handle that shit. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I don't care nothing about that. See, hey, white man. I'll call you that. Hey, white man, what's going on, white man? I'll call you that. That's you. Motherfuckers be looking at me crazy because you got me calling you white man. But they gonna be looking at me crazy like I'm being disrespectful or something. Fuck, if you want me to call you white man, I'll call you white man. I don't have a problem with that. I don't understand why people have a problem with calling people whatever they want anyway. I don't understand that. Like back in the day, Muhammad Ali changed his name to Muhammad Ali from Cassius Clay. He said, I'm no longer Cassius Clay because that's a slave name, whatever, and I'm now Muhammad Ali. And people would have a problem with that. You see, Trucker, where's the dusty Toyota hat? It's in the dust. I'm good to anger work tonight, and you okay? Let's see, Paul Screws. I have a new part-time job, next week, but got an interview for another job too. Awesome. Keep your options open, though. Keep your options open. Let's see. Trucker has given his official statement on Ukraine and Russia. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Fuck them. I don't give a fuck about nothing. I don't care about that shit. Well, let Joe Biden handle that shit. I don't have time to be worried about what's going on over there. Meanwhile, they got shit going on right here. That's in my opinion is way more important than that Ukraine shit. I don't give a fuck about them people over there. For what? People don't give a fuck about me. You think they talking about the hood trucker over there? Fuck no. So why are we talking about them? Fuck all of them. I don't give a fuck about them people. They don't like us anyway. Matter of fact, I just told a story the other day. How I went to a Russian mechanic. This motherfucker want to charge me like 7 times what the Hispanic mechanic charged me. And they called his buddy and like in some type of conspiracy and transferred the price that he quoted me that was astronomical to the new guy, the new Russian guy. I don't give a fuck about them people, man. Fuck them people. Let's see, Biden gonna load them up and bring them over here and give them some reparations. Man, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. So fuck them people. I don't care about them people. Them people ain't never care about me. I don't care nothing about them. Fuck them. Let Joe Biden handle it. Listen. I don't even want to know what you're doing on over there. Listen. Do something about what's going on here. How about infrastructure? Fuck Ukraine. How about infrastructure? Tell them Ukrainian motherfuckers stay out my goddamn chat. How about that? Fuck them. All in my goddamn chat. Is Maryland trucker allegedly? Brown skin lady is Maryland. Never, you're right. This is Goldbrand is okay. It's a trucker cares more about lot lizards. If that's the case, that would be true. You know why? Because they're here. Fuck them over there. I don't give a fuck about Ukraine or Russia. Fuck all of them motherfuckers, man. Fuck them. Listen, why should I care about them? Give me one reason, one good reason why I should give a fuck about them. If it's war, then it's war. It ain't like we ain't been in a war before. So if you say that, you know, Russia's preparing for war, and I think I heard something that Russia is saying that America is doing something like, you know, trying to you know, say something about war or some shit like that. Fuck them. I don't give a fuck about them people. I really don't. Is the Untitled a savage? No, fuck them. I don't really give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? You care about Kwame. They're going hard and not. Yeah, I mean, cause look, that shit got me pissed off, man. That fucking lady, the fucking judge, man. That pissed me the fuck off, man. That pissed me the fuck off because she did it in your face, and then had the nerve to fucking say that she quoting Barack Obama and shit. I mean, that was just classic in your fucking face. Fuck you. That was in your fucking face. Fuck you. And as a matter of fact, not only is it fuck you, but have empathy for the person that killed your son. And then fuck you. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, you know, there is a trucker on the Hennessy and Peel. Let's see what judge I'm late. Yeah, the judge that sentenced Kim Porter. Kim Porter is the police lady that mistaken her gun for a taser and shot that young man, the young black man who was unarmed. And she went to trial and they found her guilty. And everybody was happy about the guilty. And then get the guilty verdict. And then here come the fucking judge, and she fucking they said Kim Porter, she got us all mad again, never stops. And then she fucking gave that bitch 2 years. And then had an explanation, oh, she didn't mean to do it, and she's just a hard-working cop, and this and that and the other, all that bullshit. Talk about the smoke, a whole box of Judge Whisper. Yeah. Exactly. Oh yeah, that judge, yeah. Let's see. Kwame with the thumper. With Kwame the thumper. Joel, I'm about to start smoking behind this Kim Porter. I mean, you know, crazy shit, man. See what you mean. I met Kanye. Speaking of which, did anybody watch that bullshit documentary or that 3-part series, whatever the fuck it is, with Kanye West? I guess he's got a documentary or something out or something. I didn't watch the fucking shit. Fuck Kwame. I mean, fuck Kwame too, but I'm saying fuck Kanye. Fuck Kanye too. You know what somebody asked me today though? What you know? You know what somebody asked me today? Did y'all see the Super Bowl show, halftime show? Somebody the mechanics who work in my car, they follow my podcast. And they said that they seen a title that had something to do with the NFL. And I told him, no, we're talking about the coaches, the black coaches. And he was like, where the fuck was Ice Cube in the halftime show? They had Mary J. Blige. It has nothing to do with the West Coast. Mary J. Blige is not from the West Coast. Eminem is not from the West Coast, although he was on Aftermath, which is from the West Coast. But what was Ice Cube? Where is the game? They had Kendrick Lamar. Where's the game? Where is MC Ren? Where's DJ Yella? Where they at? Right. Where's the lynch mob? Where's what's the one that married T-Boz? What's that dude's name? What's the one that married T-Boz? They were all Dre from Dre Beats. DJ Quick, matter of fact, where the fuck is he at? He should have been up there. DJ Quick, absolutely, 100%. Tucker, did you see Eminem take a knee? Kwame was mad he kneeled, but rather see John. Man, fuck Kwame Brown, because he's an idiot. He ain't gonna knee for shit. He ain't gonna kneel. That motherfucker ain't gonna do but get slapped in the face and fucking get bitch slapped by fucking the Black Mamba. Mac 10, there you go. Mac 10. Absolutely. Jay-Z said the halftime show. Fuck no. Jay-Z came on board and he didn't do anything about or say anything about the race norms when it came to CTE, which is the most racist shit you can fucking do, is say that you black, so therefore you don't have CTE the right way. You need to have it like the white people. See, that ish was, I don't see what kills music though, except Kendrick Lamar and Warren G. Warren G was not there. Game. Who else? 40, or it's Northern California, but still West Coast. Where you 40 at? We're too short at. That's what I heard. Not sure. What's your job? E40, there you go. Get an honorable mention. He won't kneel, but he will bend. He showed the fuck wheel. Digital Underground, the Humpty Hump. Where the Humpty Hump at? Absolutely. Too short. Yes, absolutely. Let's just imagine being mad at someone kneeling. Republicans cancel Colin Kaepernick. He's a Republican and he's trying to be like fucking Candace Coon Owens, who's married to a white man. But listen, does anybody know that Candace Owens in college filed a lawsuit either against the college or some students or something for racism? But meanwhile, you an advocate against everything that has anything to do with racism? Isn't that ironic how that works? And like Jesse Lee Peterson too, absolutely. Coons. Straight coons. And you got to add Marcellus Wiley in there, Jason Whitlock, that other coon that be with the fucking high top fade over there with he's over there with Jason Whitlock now. He has something to say about Brian Flores' lawsuit, because Brian Flores said that the league is 70% black, and Marcellus Wiley coon ass gonna say no, it's really 68.7 or whatever the fuck he said. So he had to somehow take a dig at whatever he was saying. Gotta have some type of dig at the man for trying to make what's wrong right, because that rumor really did shit. That's what put it in place, because they've been knew that, and that was implemented by Johnny Cochran. So don't get that fucked up. It's your weird ass. I don't understand. I see Outlaws is from New York. They don't count. The Outlaws is from New York. They don't count. They were Tupac's group, but they don't count because they from What you call him? Jason Whitlock shouldn't be talking about sports at all, just snacks. Absolutely. King of the snacks. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Send them to Russia. Did you see that? Did you see that Rudy Giuliani said that Eminem need to leave the country because he can go kneel somewhere else? Why don't he kneel somewhere else? Why don't you leave your fucking hair dye dripping down your face ass and go find another country to go to? You don't like it here so bad. You worry about the elections and shit. Go vote somewhere else, motherfucker. Candace Owens needs some gel and a good brush. I'm tired of that humping her head when she attempts to put that stuff in a ponytail. Maybe that's why she married a white man, because a black man would have noticed that or something. Because I would have told her. I said, look, man, you need to do something about that. You need to go to the shop. Listen, go to the shop. But see, Candace, I can't even. Candace Owens not my type anyway. Candace Owens is not my type. Candace Owens kind of reminds me of like Robin Givens, or like she's like that. To me, she's like that that style of black woman. And I'm not gonna say I hate like Robin Givens is attractive. She's just fucking weird. Like she's just weird. She's just weird. I don't know what the fuck Mike Tyson was thinking about fucking with her. You see Paul Rudy and that black muck running down his face. Right. I said HoodTrucker want a hood chick. Listen, you got to be able to relate. Sometimes I scare women off with my background. You know, they find out, oh, you got a chance to murder on the police and this and that and blah blah blah. They see my podcast, they see my YouTube channel. They're like, oh, what the fuck? I don't know about you. Trust him. Trucker wants to marry a lot lizard. Fuck no. Let's see. HoodTrucker wants Vivica Fox type. I mean, I'd fuck with Vivica Fox. I mean, she could, look, she an actress. She got a little change, she got a little money or something, listen. I'm not into fucking with broke women, because usually a broke woman, we're gonna ask you for some money. And I'm gonna have to respectfully decline. And then, I respectfully decline, they'd be upset. No, because you ain't got no money. No, I tend to date like really open-minded women who about their money. Now, whatever you like, you could be a scammer as long as you don't involve me with that shit. You can sell drugs if you want to. You can do whatever you want. As long as you hustling and getting your money and all that shit, listen, I'm all for it. Just, I'm gonna have to meet you there. And we're going, where are we going? I'm going to meet you there. And then we'll go separate cars. We're going to leave in separate cars. 100%. Paul, he said he had documents in his bedroom too. Ladies, come and find them. Let's see. Trigger likes women like Wendy Williams. Listen. I fuck with Wendy Williams and Big T. As he told you the qualifications of dating HoodTrucker. Say, hell yeah, broker. Nah, I'm asking about that change. Brownskin lady, yeah, that part. Rudy lost his money saying the election was stolen. That's because he got sued. He about to go bankrupt now. He about to go bankrupt now. Let's see. Screw, what's your job? Let's see. BB Cross said, hell yeah, broker. Nah, I'm asking about that change. Yeah. Listen. I get See, how can I put this? I get approached like that all the time. Because listen, I'm of the opinion, I don't have any children, right? But things change sometimes, and people change their minds. You know, I could change my mind, but here's the thing: if I at some point in the future I want to have a child, then I need to be dating a woman that's within the childbearing years. So if I'm dating a woman that's 50, there's no chance. But if I'm dating a woman that's possibly, you know, it's like 30, then you're still in the childbearing years. You might could have one. Let's see, Trucker, did you see Marilyn support Kwame? Didn't she hate him? These people. I mean, listen, no, I didn't see that, but I wouldn't put it past her. What does she support him on? Just out of curiosity. Tyrus, while you were let's see, giving me money is an investment. If you ever need it, I got it. Yeah, I mean, you know what? You can't save your money like I can. Like, you can't save my money like I can save my money. False, because I don't know why anyone allows him to front in front of a camera. Let's see, Tyrus, I wear many hats. Joe, I saw that too. That's a misconception. But what's a misconception? That are you talking about somebody else couldn't save my money better than I can? Trucker Rudy said he will steal your bitch. Did you see him in the bed grabbing his junk? He told the fuck did. He was on top of the bed. So you work for a male strip club. Wait a minute. He was in the bed grabbing on this junk with that woman. You know what I'm saying? Caught him red-handed. He was hook, line, and sinker. That's the thing. Listen, that's the thing. Look, I'm asking older women. Oh, it's not safe. Number one, can you have one? You probably can, but it's not safe. A woman in her 50s having a child, she fuck around and die. What good is that? That's what I said. Like, you know, and plus, sometimes if a woman is 30 compared to 50, you know, skin might be a little smoother, might be a little tighter. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But that baby could have Down syndrome. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know. I'm not in that range yet. That's what I'm talking about. So again, like, you know, I don't want to, like, first of all, it's not even like, in a woman that's 50 years old, that's not even in her realm of thought. Usually people who are 50 years old, I see Benjamin Button, baby. And they over 35 consider high risk pregnancy. Okay. That's all mine. I don't mind dating a woman that's 30. Because it ain't gonna take me 5 years. Excuse me. It ain't gonna take me 5 years to determine whether or not I want to have a baby with you or not. It's gonna take me far less than that. Absolutely, far less than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, probably like the first, like, I don't know, first month or two. I don't know. Depends. Because, you know, listen, a lot of times women that are in their 40s, 45, 50, shit like that, they have a lot of baggage. Like, motherfuckers and dog the fuck out of them. And so they think everybody's the same. And what's crazy is that I have to explain that I'm not them other dudes, right? So therefore, if I'm not those other dudes, I don't want to pay for their deeds. If they fucked you over, that's not my fault. Tires want to know how old you is. If they fuck you over, that's not my fault. I heard of old women having healthy babies at 63. I mean, there's an exception to every rule. There's also older women that's caught the pandemic shit and haven't had a whole lot of symptoms and they don't have the shot. So there's an exception. I mean, everybody's a little different. The doctor say he's celibate and waiting for 25 years old. Fuck no, I'm not celibate. Would never be celibate. Probably not legal for you. You never know. A 7-year-old may have a couple of rotten eggs. That's scary. She need to be in a zoo. But I mean, there are people that do miraculous shit. Absolutely. Should a 50-year-old woman have a child? I don't know. I don't think so, because usually, like the 50-year-old women that I cross, they're trying to have fun, and they ain't thinking about no kids. Their kids is grown usually, and they trying to have fun. Which, listen, I date women my age, and I date women that's like 30. So, look, the women that I date my age, we tons and tons of fun, right? Loads and loads of fun, I should say. Loads. Naomi County got a bad spot, you know what I'm saying? But look, they trying to live a life because depending on what their lifestyle was, a lot of times they could have been married and then they got divorced or whatever the case. So now their kids is grown, they ain't got no husband no more and shit like that. They trying to have fun, man. And look, listen, I'm gonna say this though. I ain't gonna tell you this. I'm from California, and I'm gonna tell you like this: the older women in California do not look like the older women in the South. And that means like Oklahoma, that means Arkansas, Texas, Georgia, most definitely North and South Carolina. Listen. I'm gonna tell you, man, listen, how many times, I can't tell you how many times I'll be on the date side or whatever, and I see somebody and their face be like kind of crazy, but then you go down and see that body though. You see that body, holy shit! I'll be like, God damn. Chocolate dates, single mothers. I mean, I don't discriminate. This is 50 is okay. The guy has to be prepared to be a single parent. 99% chance she won't make it through childbirth. And I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want you to die having my baby. Not at all. Let's see. I need to have a way to DM you. He trying to holler. Let's see. Damn. Trucker dated call me X allegedly. No, wouldn't do that. Let's see. I know that's right. Asking all them questions. Do you even pre-qualify, sir? You need to get your pre-qualification in. Are you pre-qualified though? But here's the thing. I like dating women my age because usually they're trying to have fun, right? A lot of times. Some of them be a little strange because you got 50 years of experience of these knuckleheads lying to you all the time, they cheating on you all the time, all that shit, and you carry that baggage. I'm not trying to hear that. Listen, you get to accusing me of doing shit, and you ask me goofy questions like why you ain't married, and why you ain't this, and why you single, and all that. Listen, don't ask me no shit like that. Don't ask me nothing like that. Fuck no. See, my mama has my email online. Pre-qualification, absolutely. Is a trucker. You plan on having kids? You getting up there in age allegedly? Yeah, because I'm gonna be here a while. Shit, at 50, no baggage. Shit, you are not young. Let's see. Who the hell still got baggage at 50? Man, listen. What? BB Cross, you a little out of touch. You may not got baggage, but your friends, they got baggage. People young got baggage. A man can have kids at any age, absolutely. Trucker gonna pick up the baby from daycare, and they will ask who's the grandfather, whose grandfather he is. Say you're not young, trucker. Yes, I'm is. I'm 50 is the new 30. Don't get it fucked up. 50 is the new 30. Don't get it fucked up. But look, yeah, I mean, there's plenty of women at 50 that got baggage. Absolutely, they got baggage. Hell yeah, I deal with, like, look, I meet women all the time, and the reason why I meet women all the time because I don't continue to talk to women all the time. Like, I might like we might like hit it off or whatever, and we talk and whatever, and you know, it is what it is, and then you say some goofy shit, and I'll be like, be turned off instantly turned. See, that reversal game doesn't work with me, grasshopper. You know, they try though. They be trying. But look, absolutely 100%. A lot of these older women, you even see it like on their profile pages where they be talking. They'll say like some women will say, you know, what do they say? I'm calm, nice, I'm laid back. You're only saying that because somebody that said you was crazy. That's number one. And then you say, and then like in conversation, sometimes you can't you can't you know, control your emotions. Sometimes I get busy and I don't necessarily conversate every day. You know, if I go a day or two without conversation, whatever, it's because I'm busy. I'm doing research. I got 15 million things going on. You know what I'm saying? I got a podcast. I got a fucking YouTube channel. I got 3 YouTube channels. And see, I like to cook Sunday dinner after church. I like to cook too, but not after church because I don't go to church. Let's see, baby gonna call him granddaddy. I like to knit baby hats. What you cook is that? But yeah, I mean, it's, I mean, you know, look, I'm out here having fun, right? And I run into a lot of different types of women, but I mean, I'm not out here like I do more conversating than anything because here's the thing. How can I say? I sold my oath in college. Now I'm more of a conversationalist. Like, I like to conversate. I like to feel out who exactly I'm working with. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be like, I'm way more picky than I used to be. Like leaps and bounds way more picky than I used to be. You know, I was saying that that's what the old women have on their profile. Right. They sure the fuck do. They be wearing them church shoes, be on their profile picture. Like, hell no. Listen, we not gonna get along at all. Because look, I seen a meme on Instagram where there's a growing trend that 70s and 80s babies out here looking younger than all these clowns out here. That's a lot of the time that's the case. Let's see, Paul School only cook 20% of the time, working enough so somebody else can cook. Absolutely. Absolutely. Go hit that DoorDash or hit that what's that other shit? What's the other shit? I forgot. Yeah, get that shit delivered. Fuck, you know, I cook when I get a chance, and I like to grill. But for the record, I have 0 sides other than greens, and I have the best greens on the planet. And I had women say, "Well, you like to cook? Why are you single?" Here we go. I'm already like, "Why are you single, bitch? Why would you want me to be? You want me to shit?" The Olympic Committee is declaring. What you like? That's a weird question. Why are you single, bitch? You should be happy that I'm single. Why am I single? You know, I was dating a woman one time that said she wanted to talk to my ex. I was like, what the fuck you want to talk to my ex for? Like, as if my ex gonna tell you the truth about anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't think she gonna lie about stuff because you don't like me, and she's saying that you are pursuing a relationship with me that she probably wants to be in a relationship with me too. You don't think she would lie to get you out of the way? I don't know why that doesn't make no sense to me. Incredible. So I like to cook. I can make some mean smoked barbecue rack of ribs. I'm not really a rib guy though. Trucker, you burn shit up, can't cook, like the small clip you posted last time allegedly. Man, everybody love that, man. Everybody love that, man. It's called searing. It's called searing. It's not burnt, it's seared. See, I'm about that. Paul, scoot ribs, please, with that meat that fall off the bone. But you know, I'm gonna tell you, got the best barbecue right now. I'm gonna tell you what state got the best barbecue. Wild guess. What state got the best barbecue? And I'm gonna tell you, because I done ate barbecue at every state. Just out of curiosity, I'm trying to learn how to smoke brisket. The easy way and the cheap way to do a brisket is to put it in aluminum foil. I used to go to there was a grocery store that used to cook briskets all the time on Saturdays, and they used to put them in aluminum foil. That's like a cheap way, but it come out pretty good. See, at 50, we are putting our kids through college. That's why we need our money. Need your money. Hey, there you go. Tennessee got the best barbecue. Hands down. Tennessee got the best barbecue. See, fighting words. Tennessee or Georgia. Listen, Georgia, I have not gotten any good barbecue yet. You know, exceptional, but not great. Not like Tennessee. Iowa, hell if I know. Let's see, Chicago. I think the Chicago's for their pizza, I think, but their pizza, New York pizza. You know what I've noticed? That, you know, people be talking about this New York pizza, this Chicago pizza. That shit is trash. You get better pizza in California. See, I'm gonna be biased and say Texas. Texas got some pretty good barbecue. But I'm gonna tell you what Texas do got that I ain't never seen nowhere else. But Texas, possibly Louisiana. It's a dessert, and it starts with an O. I'm gonna see if y'all can get it. It's a dessert. It start with an O, and I got it from Texas, maybe Louisiana, but I think it was just Texas. Start with an O. See if y'all get it. I'm gonna give y'all like 30 more seconds. Paul screw with an O. Yep. Let's see. Cause California Pizza is trash. A bunch of Little Caesars trash. No, they got California Pizza Kitchen. They got all kinds of shit with an O. Absolutely. Ubi. No, that ain't it. She got me on that one. Oreo. Hell. Oh, wait a minute though. In Tennessee, I got fried Oreos in Tennessee, so it wasn't what I was thinking. See, Ochato. No, it's called ooey gooey cake. Have y'all ever had ooey gooey cake? It's kind of like a cookie, but they call it a cake. I don't know why they call it a cake because it's really like a cookie. But ooey gooey cake, Lord Jesus, that's the best cake on the planet. Best cake on the planet. Ooey gooey cake out of Texas. I don't think I've ever seen it. As a matter of fact, they got these little like even it's like little gas stations, like they'll have like a little, it's like a little kind of little package, and it'll say ooey gooey on it. It's pretty good. Not exactly like the ones you get like at the barbecue place. Let's see. Ooh, it looks too sweet for me. Naiva. Did you owe? Browsing lady horchata, you mean? I listen, have I had horchata? Yo, horchata is pretty good. It's kind of sweet. It's like a milk something or something. I think I might have had that before. I may have had that before. I'm not sure. Horchata. See which city in Tennessee has the best barbecue. I would say Nashville. That would be my thing, because I think that's where. Now I haven't had barbecue in Memphis yet, but I went out in Memphis one time and it was lit. But I haven't had that's it. Naive, are you old? It looks too sweet. Usually old people say that though. It's made out of blended rice and strained. I'm not sure they make it. I know it's good. Let's see, Memphis. I'm not sure. Like I haven't had barbecue in Memphis yet, but I know that Nashville was lit. They got that street. What's the name of that street? They got all the like the clubs and shit on. I forgot the name of that street. Let's see. Have I had BBQ from the Carolinas? No, I haven't really ate nothing out of the Carolinas that was notable. See, Memphis definitely has best barbecue. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go out there and try that. And I know one thing. They brought some barbecue sauce. It was like in a Hennessy ball or something. Like it was great. That sauce was good as a motherfucker too. I don't really like sauce put on my barbecue, but that sauce was good as a motherfucker. It was like, I don't know what that sauce was, but it was like the same color as like Thousand Island dressing. That shit was good as a motherfucker. I was like, what the fuck is that? It was lit because they was shooting. Did they shoot that night? No, there was a gang of police though. It sure was. It was downtown Memphis, I think. There's a club on this side and a club on that side. And when this one let out, everybody go to the other one. I remember the name of it. But it's got wings or something in the it's got like wings or something on the wall or something like that. I forgot. But it was lit though. I know that. Show was. I see what hotel. I stayed in a hotel down there too. It was what was the name of the hotel? Shit. It had like neon lights in the lot. It was nice. It was a nice hotel. It had like a I don't know, not country, but it was like a maybe like a blues type of theme to it or something. Tony Romo's. Oh hell no. Tony Romo. Hell no. That's that corporate shit. That's that corporate shit. Next time you go through Texas, try barbecue from Austin. Franklin's Barbecue. I don't really get to Austin. Ain't Austin where they had that South by Southwest? Because I'm thinking about going to that. I think isn't that Austin where they had that? That's that musical fest, South by Southwest. I think that's in Austin, if I'm not mistaken. See, California has great barbecue too. They sleep on them. I don't know of a place really that I mean, they got good. I mean, but exceptional. Like you don't really want to talk about it, especially LA. When I went there, now they have a couple soul food restaurants, M&M's, I think, something like that. But it's okay. Say Austin has the best barbecue in Texas. I think so. Yeah, Austin is known for concerts and such. Yeah, because I'm thinking about going to that South by Southwest. Billy Goat James, salute. It tastes good to me. Their sauce is delicious. I'm good. The goat. Okay, he's going from work. Salute. You know what else? I got some what do you call that? Banana pudding, right? And it was in a cookie bowl. Now, I don't even know if I got a picture on my phone, but it was in a cookie bowl. So what happened? They put banana pudding in a cookie bowl, and they put like that meringue, like a lemon meringue pie. I mean, the lemon meringue shit, and they put that meringue shit on top with that. It's like heated like meringue shit, whatever they do. They put that on top too, on banana pudding. And the place was called what was the name of that place? I forgot the name of that place. It was called something hood like. It was like not Grub. I forgot. But it had that banana pudding on that in that cookie bowl. I had a filet mignon. It was a nice. It had a crazy name. I thought it was a hood place, but it had like a hood type name. But when you go there, you damn near couldn't get in if you didn't have the right clothes on. Like it was like an upscale restaurant. And I had a filet mignon. I had some oysters, and I had that banana pudding with the meringue on top. Man, that shit was good. I ain't never seen no shit like that. And she said, "Well, I said, what kind of dessert you got?" We got this banana pudding. I'm like, banana pudding? Fuck no. She's like, you don't like this. So she put, she said, she put it on there, and shit, that shit was good as a motherfucker. Hell yeah. Let's see, Trucker, what burgers you like are the best? Listen, I went to Atlanta. I'm gonna tell you like this. Atlanta got the best burgers on the planet. I'm gonna tell you this. Atlanta got the best burgers on the planet. First is Atlanta, and second is Oklahoma on the planet. They got this place in Atlanta called the Grub Burger Bar. The Grub Burger Bar got fries that are good cold. I have never seen fries like that before. I have never tasted fries that are good cold, number one. And number two, Oklahoma's got a good burger spot called the Garage. The fries suck, but the burger, they got a bison burger in there, and they put an egg on it. Man, that motherfucker's good. They season it perfect every time too. So number one is if you're ever in Atlanta, it's the Grub Burger Bar. Excuse me. It's called a Grub Burger Bar, and then it kind of excuse me, kind of uppity a little bit because they bring you when they give you the burger, they give you a knife and fork to eat with. So it is kind of uppity. Let's see, what's the nastiest food you ever ate? Ooh. I think it was. Let me see. Nastiest food I ever ate. Excuse me. Thank you, Naifa. I don't know. Like truck stop food sometimes be nasty. Hot dogs, whatever. That's a common thing. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it. Salute back to you. Nana pudding is delicious. Nana pudding. Is that supposed to be a joke? That's a real thing. But no. Shit. Let's see. The nastiest food, probably at a restaurant. Shit. That's a good question. It's probably like something at a truck stop or something. That's probably the nastiest shit. Now I did go to this one place in Oklahoma. It claimed to be a Mexican restaurant, and it was like I ordered some enchiladas, and they put like a burrito with some tomato sauce or something. I mean, it wasn't nasty. It was bad. So it wasn't necessarily nasty. It was edible, but it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, it was impersonating Mexican food. So, but anyway, damn, shit, it's time to go. It's time to go. I wish I could play that song, but I can't. Right. But look, been an awesome live, well overdue. We got some good topics out the way that needed to be talked about. Let's see, Cowfish Sushi Burger Bar had good burgers, but most of their locations are closed. Might be a reason why they're closed. Let's see. Remove it so they won't flag his channel, please. Remove what? Okay. I don't know. Remove what? But anyway. Yeah, because I don't. I don't see nothing that needs to be removed. But anyway, we're gonna get out of here. I don't really have somewhere to be in the morning because I got like a noon pickup or something, and then it's like a like a 6-hour trip, and then I'm done. Then I'm got a couple of days off. But what I'm gonna try to do, the C word. Let's see, cowfish. C word. I don't know. Cowfish is bad. I don't know that was bad. Cowfish. Cowfish sushi burger. I think we're good. But look, I'm gonna get out of here because I got some shirts I need to upload to the website. I'm gonna have a little bit of time. It's deleted. Okay, awesome. I got some shirts I need to upload. I did some shirts. I'm gonna do some more this weekend if I have the time. We're gonna go see what's been going on with the Hood Trucker Mobile. You know, it's been in the shop for the last 2 weeks. We got some stuff cooking over there. We had some mechanical issues. Excuse me. We had some mechanical issues we had to take care of. I had to It was okay. When it's posi, when it's a posi rear end, both wheels turn when you smoke the tires. Only one. So when I got the car, only one turn. So I had to make it a posi rear end, and we changed the gears to a taller gear ratio so that it takes off faster. So we got that, and then I had some. I needed to get the valve covers, gaskets replaced because they were leaking, and then I had a leaky radiator, so we fixed all that. We should be done as of tomorrow. I think it's done. And then we gonna I'm gonna see if we can't document some of that and what's going on. And then what else? Again, I had the t-shirts, and then so when I get some time off, and then Sunday we're gonna be streaming in 4K, so we don't have this freezy, fuzzy screen that we have all night tonight. So we should have we should be in a lot better shape. So, but until then, we're gonna get out of here, and we're gonna see you real soon. Don't forget to hit the member section, the PayPal, the Cash App, super chat. We appreciate you. They got super stickers or something now, and they got super something else. We appreciate all your support. Yes, the shirts are ready. I just need to upload them to the site so y'all can purchase them. And then, so I'm gonna do that. As soon as I get off of here, I'm gonna do that and do as much as I can. Because I don't have really the best pictures, so I'm gonna get them up on the site, and then we'll come back and we'll put some better pictures or whatever. But I'll use the ones that I have. Also, this weekend I'm gonna do a new. I got the hood fit shirts. I got the hood fit design, but I got a draft for a Hood Trucker show. Hood Trucker show shirt. Hood Trucker show shirt. So we're gonna get that probably this weekend as well. Maybe Monday or Tuesday, something like that. At the latest, and we may have one more shirt design. I don't know. We're gonna see what's going on. So got a lot of stuff going on the next couple of days. So with that, enjoy the rest of your day or your night, and whatever time zone it is. I think it's is it 9 o'clock here? What time is it there? Yeah, it's 9 o'clock here. So it's 12 o'clock on the East Coast. So enjoy the rest of your night, your early morning, whatever. And guess what? We're going to get back at you real soon. Take care.